Bring this shit in. Yippee, Silverchan, are you happy? 10 stream streak is crazy, Neptune. That's insane. If I do 3 streams a week, that is, what's that, 5 weeks of straight silverism? That's insane. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome to some more Skong. What's up, Jinx? Welcome on in, Jinx. 5 weeks is crazy. Let me sort out the volume because I think last stream was a little quiet for my taste. There we go, that's better. We're going to turn off this and we're going to turn up Skong. Oh, wrong button. I have so many stickers. Do you? Do you really? Yeah, you got the good job stickers, right? Like the what went well, even better if. Oh shit. What's up, dudes? One thing I want to do this stream, once we get a little further into it, as an idea from Jinx, I want to go through the 2025 Game Awards nominees. But I'll give it like an hour or something. You got so much to yap about right now? No way, Neptune. I'm really excited because I'm not like in a talkative mood today. So if y'all can like do the heavy lifting for me, that'd be so great. So yap away, please. Give me something to respond to. Yeah, Jinx, you can like do yours as well, I guess, if you're tapped into stream. You got a puffy, puffy cute ones. Is that like your little alien dude? Is he one of your puffy cute ones? Because he looked kind of puffy and cute. Yeah, I'm gonna give it like an hour or something into stream, and then we're gonna do the Game Awards nominees. Looking at the categories, I don't think I could give much commentary on much of the categories, like best esports game, best esports athlete, but we'll give it a go. Oh, he's a button. Fair enough. Fair enough. How do you get puffy stickers? That's new to me. My tabs are all fucked up as well. Like, organize everything. We're not very organized tonight, chat. Oh shit. Oh, not the OBS. That's revealing. There you go. And then tap into there. Tap into there. Boom. We're fine. Sick. So, as for Skong, at least, Skong content, I was kind of hovering around some of my areas just to see if I could find some hidden walls, as well as looking for fleas, because I'm pretty sure I need more fleas. And I came across Wisp Thicket, which people were mentioning in the comments of a video that I uploaded about the like fetch quest thing. They were like, oh my god, you took the worst route possible. There's a better route through Wisp Thicket. I was like, I only discovered that area like 2 days ago. So we're in Wisp Thicket. I don't know what's here. I've done nothing. Hey, what's up, King? Thank you for being here, King. It's good to see you. How's your Thursday going? You doing good? Switch to just chatting before you do, whenever you do the votes. Oh, thank you, Neptune. That's a good idea. Yeah, good idea. Guess what I did? Did you complete Bloodborne? But yes, I've done nothing of Wisp Thicket, so that is going to be Act 1 content of the stream, I guess. Just going to be exploring a new area, which is like my favorite part of this game anyway, so I'm down for it. Let me turn the volume down for me a little bit. Oh, you platinumed today? You platinumed it today? Hell yeah, King. That's sick. Are you proud? Are you happy? I'm going to make sure I hit my hidden things as well. Yeah, I think I came from this way. Dude, sorry, but pogoing on this controller is so much easier than on Steam Deck. The Steam Deck D-pad was not made for shit like this. It's too mushy, but I got the nice controller, so it's much nicer playing on PC. Yes, me happy. That's good to hear, King. I'm very happy for you. It's a very worthwhile game to platinum. Oh yeah, these dudes. So yes, chat, I did like come into one area. I came into like this corridor here to the right, and I think I noped the fuck out because A, it's a new area that I want to explore for stream, and then B, these dudes were putting in the work. I don't know if maybe or no, I have the fire charm on, so I don't know what good that's gonna do. I don't even think I can do anything against them. I think they're just there to piss me off. Oh shit. So we're gonna see what we can do with them. I tried to like flick them back. I wonder, can I get rid of this? Oh, I can. Sick. Okay. All right. Oh fuck. They do damage though. That's not good. I need to get good, Jinx. I need to get seriously good. First time playing Silksong since last week, by the way. I am kind of Hollow Knight coded. Jinx knows I went back to play Hollow Knight just to get some of the speedrun achievements as well as the Steel Soul achievement. Did not plan for it at all. It was a very spur of the moment kind of, you know, quick reaction thing. I just kind of got a knack. Oh fuck. I just kind of got a PlayStation 4 exclusive knack. It's a very niche reference. To get those achievements over the weekend, so I did that. So I'm in like Hollow Knight 1 mode. Silksong is going to take a bit of getting used to. Your next goal, King, is to max out every stat in the game. You mentioned this a previous stream, actually, that you're interested in doing that. I guess that just means you'll have like the most overpowered character imaginable if you do that. This is kind of rough. I shouldn't be doing this with like one mask. I wonder, should I do this maybe? Oh god. Oh fuck. Get healables, what's this? Bone scroll? Ah. At least I don't think I need to go back up there. I'll go back up just to be nosy and investigative, but I think I got the thing that is up there. I think I got the item that intends for me to go up there. The bone scroll, I'm pretty sure, is another relic for the relic dude, right? Which I need to complete. I have simply decided that I just need to 100% this bitch before getting to Act 3. Watch me do like way too much. Oh god. To get to Act 3, I still don't know what the criteria is, but I've just decided that I just need to 100% it because otherwise, like, I just feel like I'll miss something, you know? I would much rather, bros, oh fuck. I would much rather do too much and get to Act 3 than do too little and, like, do the boss and miss Act 3. Because I'd want to do it for stream. And, like, if I missed Act 3 here, it means I'd have to do, like, another playthrough or something. You can't 100% before Act 3. Oh, well, that makes sense. That's okay. Yeah, I guess I mean, like, 100% up to this portion of the game. Like, do 100% of the things that I guess are available to me. So whatever that ends up being, like 66% or something, I guess. But yeah, I just feel like if I do the boss and it doesn't go to Act 3, I'm just going to need to do, like, another playthrough or something, which is just going to take a lot of time. So I might as well just see what I can get away with. Hydrate. I got you, King. These guys are a bitch. Oh my god. Right, well, at least we... And a posture check? What? 13 minutes into stream? Huh. I thought you wanted to do that for second playthrough. I thought about it, Jinx. I don't know. I think Act 3 would be nicer to get for stream. I'd rather record, like, my first reactions to Act 3. And... yeah, I don't know, because I also don't think I'll be able to 100% it on my own. I think I need a guide for 100%. Yeah, like what I'm trying to say, I think, is I'm just gonna do as much as I can. So my like visibility at the minute is I don't need to 100%. Okay. I don't know what else I need to do though, is the issue. Like the things I'm focusing on at the minute are like areas that, you know, like this, like the way that there's an open path at the top of Bilehaven, and then like Songclave also has like a weird kind of ombre or gradient thing at the end of it, so I feel like I can like do more on Songclave. But sorry, yeah, I'm focusing on areas that are like undiscovered, and yeah, I forget why I have tokens in places as well. I think I have a token in the cauldron for maybe a vendor, actually. I think that is. I'm just trying to unlock Act 3, yeah, but I don't know how to do that, so... yes. Yeah. I'm just trying to unlock Act 3. But to my, like, to my thing at the minute, like, I don't know what I need to unlock Act 3. So the only thing I can really focus on is to do everything I can, which is just what I mean by 100%. It's probably not actually 100%, but by me saying 100%, I just, you know, I don't know what the criteria is, so I'm just going to do everything. And then once I'm actually, like, literally really stuck, then I'll go and do the boss and we'll see what happens. But for the meantime, at least, there is stuff that I can be doing, at least. So that's stopping me from going to the boss. Yeah, we're going to do Wisp Thicket, and then we'll see what else comes of it. I'm sure there's vendors I need to talk to as well. I'm sure there's, like, quests I need to do. Like, I just spoke about the bone scroll thing. Like, I need to give the relic guy more relics, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Let's go back and get our stuff. Yes, Nep, you have sent me a message. So first off, you want to start with the bad before going to the positive to get it out of the way. I've been waiting to say this since your next live, so I've been bottling this up for a while now. This is sort of about Porter. I know you aren't in PRD as much due to lifing. Yes, that's correct. But I think I'm gonna go the same, not just because of lifing, due to burnout of Porter in general. Oh, interesting, Neptune, okay. I never do this because Porter is my favorite artist of all time, and maybe it's because I want to get into other artists, or maybe I want to wait till he... That's actually, okay, that's a really profound thing to talk about, actually, Neptune. That's a really interesting topic. Hey, Prob, what's up? Man, you gotta go live right as I put up Risk of Rain. Oh, Prob. Oh, Prob. Cheeseburger. Wait, wrong one. That. Prob, do some second monitor content. Play your Risk of Rain. Prob, I'm actually going to be doing... I'm going to say, like, at the 1 hour mark, because there's quite a few people here, actually. We could do it now, I guess. But at probably like the 1 hour mark, so about 45 minutes from now, we're going to run through the fucking 2025 Game Awards contenders and just have a quick discussion on that. But I'll leave it for a little bit. We'll do it at maybe, yeah, the hour mark. Give it like 45 minutes or something. Oh, Neptune, yeah, your message is very interesting to me, actually. So describe Porter burnout. Did you hear of a record being broken for nominations? Yes, Prob, I did, and I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. It could not go to a more deserving game, in my opinion. Yeah, Neptune, describe your Porter burnout. So, these guys are a bitch, dude. Not Porter, the fire things. Whenever you feel yourself going on Spotify, Neptune, are you, like, choosing Porter less and less? Is that what you mean? Cheeseburger King, cheeseburger. Oh god. Jesus fucking hell. These fire guys are a bitch. I kind of agree with Neptune, but I'm not burnout with Porter. My tastes just change, and my current tastes don't align with Porter's style at the minute. It's a very fair... Yeah, so, like, for context, Prob, Neptune, as you know, and as for the wider stream as well, by the way, just to kind of give context to the discussion that's going on, I am part of a Porter Robinson Discord server that helped me meet Prob and Neptune. They're very good friends from the Porter Robinson Discord server. Porter Robinson is a DJ, music artist. I love his music a lot. I've made many friends from Porter Robinson's music. But Neptune is talking about kind of an emotion at the minute where they are like kind of getting burnt out from Porter's music and feeling like they need to disconnect themselves from, you know, the community, I guess is the best way I'm reading it, Neptune. But like, I can't even say you're wrong. I can't even say that I don't agree with what you're saying either. Like, Prob, you say you haven't interacted with the Discord in ages. Neither have I, like, just because I just haven't had the time. Yeah, I'm just not in servers anymore. Driven towards interacting with the people I already have history. That's like, Prob, yeah, you took the words out of my mouth 100%. I just don't think I'm interested in like big servers at the minute either. I'd rather just like not sorry for the Porter reference. It's like, I think I'd rather nurture the friendships that I have at the minute rather than try to talk to like everybody and like talk in a server. Do you know what I mean? Like, let me downsize a little bit and minimize the things that I spend my time on. Let me just like find what's important to me, focus on that rather than like voicing to avoid every day, which to me feels like what a server is half the time. I also joined like Jane Remover's server, which is a whole fucking kettle of fish in and of itself. Nina Jirachi's server as well, just to see if I could maybe like garner maybe another community for myself, because maybe I had done Porter let me go and like speak in another artist Discord, but it just wasn't the same. I just don't think I'm in the mood for servers in general. Choosing Porter less and less. That's so fine, Neptune. I go in phases with music in general, like not just Porter, but for example, like I haven't listened to Nurture in a hot minute, but I put Nurture on this week as medicine for me, to be honest, because it like to me Nurture is my medicine. Whenever I wasn't listening to Nurture or listening to Smile, I was listening to other artists. Like, it is what it is, you know? There's gotta be an easier way through this area. Oh shit. Maybe there's not. Maybe it's just get good. I avoid a lot of artist servers because 9 times out of 10 they're echo chambers. Yeah, that's also a problem, Prob. I think internet fandoms in general suffer from that problem where, like, if you're entering a space where everybody kind of shares this equal love of this one property or this one thing, it's hard to talk about anything outside of it, if you get me, and it's also hard to criticize said thing. Like, get good! It's the it's the age-old like Reddit moderator thing where, like, for example, I could be going into the Porter Robinson server and talking about my dog, or talking about I don't know, I passed my driving test. And the moderators are like, no off-topic discussion in general, please. This is a Porter Robinson server. It's like, how else do you make friends, you know? I don't want to just talk about Porter Robinson all the time. I don't want to just talk about Nina Jirachi all the time. The point of a server, I think, is to like get people together that share this like one commonality or whatever, and then you can like branch off the topic from there. But it gets too like stickler for rules, and you can't criticize this, and you can't talk shit on that, or you can't have an opinion. Like, I don't know, guys. It's too much. It's too much. Servers and people and all that's too much. Massive echo chamber full of people, yeah, and shit like that, yeah. PRD when I interacted with it because there was strangely a lot of overlap with metalheads. Yeah. And EDM artists as well, I guess. Like, a lot of people in that server just seem big on like EDM in general. Metalheads is an interesting one. You wouldn't expect that from a Porter server, would you? But here we are. Do I need to go into the maggots? Nope, guess not. Oh, that's big. Is that a new one? Sick. Hell yeah. Dude, I was listening to Knocked Loose's song today that they did with Poppy. Fantastic song. Forget the name of it, but love it. I seen Poppy live. I'm more of a Poppy fan than a Knocked Loose fan, but yeah, great song. Suffocate? Yes, dude. Yeah, great song. Hell yeah. Did you see the video of them performing Suffocate? No, what? Wait, was Poppy there as well? Or was it just Knocked Loose? Fuck. Nice. Big squeal live on national television. Poppy was there as well. I need to look that up, dude, because that would be crazy to see live. I had the privilege of seeing Poppy open for Baby Metal, and then she came out afterwards, like during the Baby Metal set, to play their song together as well. Like Meet You or something it's called, right? Fantastic show. Fantastic show. Go listen after stream. I shall do, actually, yeah. I shall do. Can I go the other way? Yes, I can. Can you push and pull me down? Whoa, King! Oh, King, you're giving, like, really good insight. Holy shit. The point of a server should be for people to hang out and talk. Like, for example, I'm in a friend server and I just bring up random stuff and mostly everyone doesn't mind. Exactly, yeah. Except for one person that gets mad. Whenever I do something random which just annoys me. Like, you should be allowed to be yourself. And, like, conversation flows naturally. Discord servers stink poo-poo. I'm in that same boat now, Jinx. They also just harbor too much drama. And stop it with that emote. Stop, slash sarcasm, by the way. It's just, it catches me off guard. It's so violent or something. It's the fucking teary eyes and shit. Yeah, like, servers just have too much drama and too much, like, going on. I think it's par for the course for big communities. I don't think it's just exclusive to Discord servers. I think it's anytime you have, like, a large collective of people. So many bad Discord servers and hardly any good ones. Yeah, exactly. But Neptune's got your good news. You're gonna put this here to not spoil. Oh, okay. So you finished Hollow Knight last night. Prob Neptune is avoiding spoiling you for Hollow Knight, I think. Now you're going straight to Silksong. No. You can't go straight to Silksong, Neptune. No. You gotta wait 6 years like the rest of us. You gotta wait 6 years like the rest of us. You could not play Silksong until 2031. You gotta get the authentic experience. You're gonna do that content later. Don't have much to play. That's actually so fair. Yeah. That's so fair, Neptune. I'm so happy for you. GG's on completing Hollow Knight. The other content you were talking about would be good to kind of go back to after a bit. Give yourself a new experience. Go play some Silksong. Especially while, like, the hype is still fresh and stuff. It's a much different play style. So, yeah, go for it. I think you'll have a good time. You haven't played Hollow Knight in a bit, Prob, but you're just not in the mood. That's so fair, yeah. I weirdly got... Oh, dudes, go play Dispatch, yeah. It is like... Jinx, did you see it cross, like, 2 million copies sold or something? There's also controversy surrounding Dispatch with the Game Awards, by the way. Something to do with, like... Either it... was it... Yeah, so it did qualify, but Alana uploaded a really, really interesting video on it where the Game Awards, like, jury had to give their... final, like, votes, give their results, I think, on the 4th of November. But then the final episode of Dispatch didn't release until, what was it, like, the 18th or something? Like, the final episode is just out. And so Alana feels like, you know, maybe some of the votes are going to end up, you know, maybe unfair because people are voting on it when it's not a finished product. Or maybe they're abstaining their vote because they're like, I don't want to vote this for, you know, Game of the Year. It's not finished yet. I can't say that. Which was, like, valid to me, yeah. Which, yeah, like, also, dudes, like, we're talking about the Game Awards here, but, like, Jinx also has a good point. It literally means fucking nothing at the end of the day. The Game Awards, by the way, is, like, a unofficial committee of a bunch of, like, famous people in the gaming industry that Jeff Keighley, I swear to God, by the way, like Alana talked about this in her video as well. The jury for the Game Awards is literally just a bunch of people that Jeff Keighley emails and has on speed dial to say, hey, here's our spreadsheet for the nominees, go fill this out and return it back to me by the 4th of November or whatever. And, like, these people are all, you know, paid fucking workers in the gaming industry as well. They're all, like, journalists or developers or, you know, whatever else. So they're probably filling out this, like, Game Awards spreadsheet at the end of their workday when, like, they just can't give a fuck. So don't take the Game Awards as gospel. It literally does not matter. I'm also very proud of Ad Hoc as well. You said they're getting a spot on Rose from the Ashes. Oh, yeah, exactly, yeah, because it's like prior, it's like ex Telltale devs, right, who took that negative experience from Telltale, formed their own studio, got a really impressive budget, and got a bunch of really good talent. Alana, by the way, only sold herself for minimum wage, and she asked for it, like, because I guess she's already got, like, a job. She's a writer. Dude, Alana does so much. Not to, like, glaze up Alana Pierce, but Alana does so fucking much. Like, she's already got a full-time job. She's creating a video game on the side as well, by the way, which is a Metroidvania, which I'm so excited about. She's a journalist, she's a YouTuber, she's a live streamer. But Yeah, whenever she got offered dispatch, she only took minimum wage. She would have took nothing else, which is like I don't know. She's the best. She's so good. Prob, you said you didn't hear a single thing about dispatch all year. Oh, Donkey Kong getting a nomination is pretty wild considering it got barely any hype this year. That's actually, I disagree. Donkey Kong got so much hype. I get the point of not being a finished game at that point. Yeah. King, yeah, you said so. When I was trying to platinum Bloodborne, I was aiming for platinum before Christmas. Dude, yeah, you're well before Christmas. You're like a month before Christmas. You've got so much time to do other stuff then, King. That's so cool. You think E33 was snubbed from soundtrack? Oh, okay. No spoilers, by the way, because I don't know who's like on which. Should we just do it now since we're on the topic, dudes, and then go back to Silksong? Should we like we're all talking at the minute? Should we just like do the Game Awards? Let me do like a quick pivot to Is there a Game Awards category? Yeah, and then I'll go back to Silksong, because otherwise we'd be talking about it more, and then like then you can get T-Shinks. Yes, let's make this easy for ourselves. King with the email. What is that for? Don't just skip through. You need to have a quick discussion. I 100% agree, Prob. Yeah, that's the vibe. That's the vibe. Is there a category for the Game Awards? Yeah, there is. Here. Done. Oh, wait, that's a tag. Never mind. Wrong thing. I'm good at Twitch, I swear. The Game Awards. I know there is for whenever they do... Oh, is it not up yet? Oh, there is. Yeah, it's up. I was like, I know there is for whenever they like live stream it and stuff, but I don't know if it's like available yet. There we go. Don't deactivate stream. Could you imagine? Alright, dudes. We should get some music. What do y'all want to listen to? Should we get some like DMCA free Nintendo? I feel like DMCA free Final Fantasy is kind of on brand for the channel. Oh god. Monoko theme. We'll do the Monoko theme for his category, I guess. No, that is not what I'm looking for. Let's just do let's do the one I always do. Alright, this should be fun. It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Oh shit, wrong thing. Oh, I fucking closed the tab, shit! Alright. Should I turn the music down a little bit? Put it like there or something. There you go, and turn it down for me. It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Alright, dudes, we're gonna go from bottom up, from, in my opinion, least important to most important, or maybe not most important, but like least impactful to me at least, like my interests to most impactful, which I think is kind of the layout of the thing anyway, right? So these are the 2025 Game Awards nominees. First category is Best Esports Team. I'm gonna have like no commentary on this at all. Can you see that on stream? Is it cutting out one person? Yeah, it is kind of. Can I like move that a little bit? Oh shit. Should I move myself? Here. Whoa, there you go. It's better. So, recognizing a specific esports team, not the full organization, judged the most outstanding for performance and conduct in 2025. Gen G for League. I know NRG for Valorant. Team Falcons is a cool name. I know Liquid. Sorry, for Mobile Legends, they have an esports team? Who even is Vitality anymore? Who is that? Gang? Gang. I haven't heard any of these guys. Jinx, can you give any kind of commentary on the League or the Riot dudes? Neptune, you say you're mainly active in meme servers because you get almost everything from memes? Yeah. But I'm in control of my activity due to life reasons, which, yeah. What the fuck? I had no idea Mobile Legends had an esports team. Like, all I know for Mobile Legends is that it's like... I just get it advertised to me on YouTube. Can I, like, be weird and put the camera there? That's better. I like that with the border. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's annoying. Whoa. Better. Gen G, I always vote high. They do good, but don't really win. Let's give them a win then. Yeah, let's give them, like, an olive branch, I guess. Did you see Critical relapsed and plays League again now? Yeah, he does. Does he make cursed thumbnails? I haven't seen his thumbnails. Oh, I need to sign in. We're not going to actually vote. But okay, so we're saying let's maybe take like a tally of the things, maybe. If we say make a new sticky note. So best esports team gang. Okay. Next one is... Oh shit, wrong way. It's going to be this one. Yeah, okay. So, best esports athlete. The esports athlete judged to be the most outstanding for performance and conduct in 2025, irrespective of game. So we got Brock from Val, Chovy from League, Forsaken for Val, a Street Fighter contender, okay. Another Street Fighter contender, and then CS2. These are decent picks. I don't know any of these people at all. Jinx says Chovy, big smooch. Do we give it to Chovy maybe? For League? Who does he play? Jinx. Never heard of any of these people. I don't follow esports. I used to follow esports for Smash and for CSGO, but not for CS2 and not for any new fighting games, so I don't know anything here. I watched League Worlds last year for the first time, which was kind of really fun, and I would like to watch more esports, but yeah, I just don't think it's my thing. He's Gang's mid laner, hell yeah. Do you know who he plays? Worlds 2025, this anxiety gets to me. Who does he play? Oh, look at him. I just follow Shopify Rebellion. Oh wait, sorry, yeah, that's an actual esports team, isn't it? That's Charlie's team. It's like, I just follow Shopify Rebellion. To me, just sounds like, you know, I just follow Temu Crusaders. I forgot that he was in like a partnership with Shopify. He plays my brother's champ pool. Oh, okay, fair. That checks out. Well, it doesn't check out. I know nothing about the dude, but you know, that's fair. Makes sense. Moving on. So we're gonna do, what do we say? Bring the sticky note back. Yeah. So can I close the other ones, please? There you go. Some of those are probably fucking like vent posts. Best esports athlete is gonna go to Chovy for being a cutie patootie. Skip the ones you don't know. Yeah, I mean, like, it's open to discussion as well, I guess. So whatever y'all have, you know, insight on, you can kind of give your votes as well. I'll talk about the ones that I feel passionate about, I think, and ignore all of you. You will have no say in my categories, but the categories that I don't know about, discuss it, vote for yourselves. So best esports game. Mobile Legends Bang Bang again is interesting to me. I had no idea it had an esports scene at all. League, obviously, Dota 2, CS2. It has to go to League, in my opinion. I just don't think any other game has, like, the kind of impact, the visibility, and the, like, cultural significance that League has here. League is the video game ever, yeah. Never heard of the rest of these. League is the only game here. You've never heard of CS2 or Dota 2? What do you mean? Or Valorant? Like, League is also just a bit of a forever game as well. It has lasted for 15 years now, right? Oh. They're just figments of people's imagination. Oh, okay. Okay. I thought it was just me, prob, but I guess everybody's in that same boat. League is the only game to ever exist, I guess, so Dota 2 is actually very prominent. Is it still? That makes me happy. Did I make my lip bleed by biting it? No, I didn't. We're fine. Yeah, that makes me happy. I'm glad Dota 2 is still popular. Dota 2 is a conspiracy made up by the billionaires. Yeah, we're gonna give this to League. We're giving this to League. Best esports game is League of Legends. Bro, I feel like League for Worlds... Is my lip actually bleeding? No, it's not. League for Worlds alone. Like, none of these other... I know Valorant has, like, their MSI thing that they do every year. But none of these other esports things, none of these other games have the same, like, budget that League has for Worlds and shit. Like, they make a crazy event out of their yearly, like, showcase thing. They had their big thing in France, actually. Valorant did? Legends never die. They become a part of you. Marvel Rivals release and die before they could even get a chance at a nomination. That's a very good point, Prob. That's a very good point, because I feel like Marvel Rivals... Is Marvel Rivals going to be on here? Wait, was Marvel Rivals this year or last year? It was last year, right? The guy from OTV played on it. Oh, at the France Valorant thing? Shanks, really? Oh god, right, okay, so best content creator. Do I know Sakura? I don't know the Burnt Peanut at all. Who the fuck is the Burnt Peanut? I can't vote for him anyway, dude. I'll come out in hives and shit. Moist is there. I feel like he's been there for multiple years, though. Kai Cenat's been there for many years. So why are they, you know... Who's Cadril? Kai Cenat did a subathon and begged for money all the time. Kai Cenat has been nominated for Best Creator for multiple years in a row, I'm pretty sure. Does he need it every year? I guess they want to give it to him for passing some milestone or something in subs, because didn't he do that in his most recent subathon? But like, I don't know. Cagel gets a special smooch, he's League. Oh, really? He's also kind of a cutie patootie. Age 29? I don't know why I pointed that out. Cagel famously recruited Baus to his team. Oh, really? Expecting him to be a consistent teammate?
The PH gang.
Oh, can I, like, turn up my shit again? Oh, well, I guess, like, there he is. Can we just get, like... Can I see his channel? There he is. Why is he... Oh, he has League. Best of Worlds 25. Why is he getting the nomination? Slash genuine, like, what has he done to deserve this? Has he had like a year of exponential growth? Has he really popped off? Who is Sakura? The Baus made famous by his playstyle of winning games. Yeah. Oh, there's me. Oh, not the Baus. We're looking for Sakura. I forgot Sakura was an actual thing. Can we do like Sakura Miku? 2.5 mil? And then who the fuck's the Burnt Peanut? Oh, it's an art creator's content creator. That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. Okay. Well, chat, the only one I watch is Critical, so I'm giving it to Critical. Simple as that. He's also a Magic the Gathering addict. Oh, it's addict. I was trying to think of like, is it addictionado? Like aficionado, but like you're addicted? But no, it's just addict. Moist critical. For fuck. I'm so washed. Oh shit, that's not what I want. Best content creator. Fuck. Moist man. Shit! Please, give me a win. There you go. Stop, I'm dying. 3 to 21 is crazy. Cheeseburgers are yummy 24/7. I'm actually a big fan of cheeseburgers. I prefer chicken sandwiches, king. But cheeseburgers can be good. Most anticipated game. If you saw our messages, you'd be laughing too, probably. Oh. Are you talking like in chat? I'm not seeing them. I'm too locked in. Most anticipated game. I know none of these. I'm not excited for GoldenEye or what is it? 007. GTA 6. I'm like not like I can take it or leave it. My life isn't going to change by GTA 6. Wolverine, I don't really give a fuck about. I like the character of Wolverine, but I just feel like that the gameplay is going to be derivative of Sony's other properties. And then like I've played Spider-Man before, so I know what Insomniac can do with a Marvel game. Like I'm not Requiem's cool, but like, is it most anticipated? I don't know. Witcher 4, is it even going to come out next year? I don't think so. So it's gotta be GTA 6, right? Yeah, I guess. I mean, like, I can take it or leave it, but I think out of those, we'll give it to GTA 6 purely on like yeah, Jinx, it got delayed again to November. It was supposed to be May, and then it got delayed to November. Should have been out right now, by the way. Like, it was supposed to come out November 2025, I think. And then it got pushed to May 2026, and then November 2026. So, yeah, it's a ways away, but yeah, November. So, next one. Jinx, I'm also so glad. What the fuck is this category? I'm also so glad the GTA 6 isn't out right now either. There was far too many games that came out this year, so I'm glad that they pushed it. By the way, I didn't even realize that the FNAF movie 2 is out in like a month. Sorry, not even a month, like 3 weeks or something. I've seen no marketing for it, but maybe it's because I'm using ad blocks everywhere. I also did not like DMC. I did not watch DMC. I have no interest in DMC at all. The games, yes, I love Devil May Cry, like, a lot, but I have no interest in that show at all. Splinter Cell Deathwatch, I forgot was even a thing. Until Dawn, I forgot was even a thing. The Last of Us Season 2, obviously. Until Dawn is bad, it's so shite. Somehow The Last of Us 2 is worse. Oh, God. I give it to RE9 because I love horror games. That's fine, Neptune. Yeah, that's cool. You also did, Neptune, you did a Resident Evil marathon recently too, right? So I think that checks out for you. Hate to say it, but we're going to have to give this to Minecraft. I think it's going to have to go to Minecraft purely on cultural impact and memes. Yeah. Like, didn't the Minecraft movie pass like $1 billion? Like $1 billion doubloons at the box office? The Minecraft movie was unironically hysterically funny. I didn't watch it because I didn't want to support it because it looked like shit. I still haven't watched it to this day, but it undeniably had a cultural impact. So, like, out of anything, I think it's got to go to the Minecraft movie. The last ones are the worst piece of garbage. What's that, Jinx? These two? I think for me, best adaptation... a Minecraft movie. Are they the only video game adaptations that released this year? Dude, where's Sonic 3? Did Sonic 3 not release, like, after the Game Awards 2024? So should it not qualify for this year? I would have given it to Sonic 3, like, without a shadow of a doubt. What the fuck? 6-7 meme is big at the minute, but it doesn't have nearly as much of a kick as Chicken Jockey. Flinted Steel! The children yearn for the mines. Dude, Shadow got snubbed. Next. Best multiplayer. Jinx, we played Peak. Jinx, you have played Split Fiction. I haven't played Split Fiction. Battlefield 6 can suck a dick. Elden Ring Night Rain can suck a dick. I don't like it. Arc Raiders, I don't have an opinion on, to be honest, so yeah, I don't know. You don't think Peak deserves it? Prob is a friendship loyalist. You're gonna give it to Friendslop, Prob? Friendslop gets the win. I'm so happy for them to be nominated. I think it's really cool for them to be nominated, yeah. I think we had a very big year for Friendslop indie games. Just indie games in general, I guess. But Friendslop is a big, like, popular category for indie devs at the minute. Best multiplayer, from a third-party perspective, with my actual zero experience on the contents of the actual video game, I think I would give it to Split Fiction out of any of these, just due to what I've seen online. I just think everybody seems to like Split Fiction. It did well. It's got good reviews. Yeah. But then, like, Arc Raiders also got that. But part of me wants to give it to the fun, like, innovative co-op game over, like, Gunslop for the 15th time, you know what I mean? Like, we get so many games like Arc Raiders, can we just give it the cool, like, co-op one? Split Fiction. Jinx, you said you played it. It was good, but not worth best multiplayer. What would you give it to, Jinx? Prob, BF6 got nominated based purely off the fact it did better than COD. That's actually a good point, yeah. BF6 is probably the best sound design and gunplay out of the past Battlefield games, but Game Awards nominee is a stretch. Yeah. I don't think it goes to Night Rain at all. Night Rain has carved... I can say this being, like, within the circle, I guess. Night Rain has carved a very... I say niche, it's still millions and millions of people, but it has carved a niche within itself. Like, I don't see many FromSoft meat riders or like Souls-like fanatics playing Night Rain because it's just not really a Souls-like. It's just its own thing entirely, reusing Elden Ring's assets. So I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people that would vote Night Rain for best multiplayer. I'm sure they had like a lot of fun with it, but it just seems to be in its own thing or whatever. Its cultural impact. Do you know what? Like, Night Rain, I think, to me, is in the same, like, pocket as Battlefield 6. Like, they do their thing. They execute their gameplay and their niche pretty well, but... I don't... Maybe not. I don't know what I'm saying. Battlefield 6 did big numbers on Steam, though. Arc Raiders has AI in it. Yeah, I'm just not going to vote for it, then. Did you see that Black Ops 7 has AI in, well, Gen AI in their calling cards? Like, they just straight up used the fucking Sora bottle that replicates Ghibli style, and they've got like 6 fingers on one hand. Like, it's so obvious. King, you haven't played Night Rain? I've played it. I really want to get into it. You got a point, Jinx, yeah. I really want to get into Night Rain. I just couldn't. It literally did not grab me at all. In fact, it like turned me away. If you make it that far to even play Battlefield 7 or Black Ops 7, I know you're talking about like the numbered games, Jinx, but I just like as a human, if you make it that far to even play Black Ops 7, you're already cooked. You shouldn't care that there's Gen AI on your calling cards. Like you're already blocked on my Instagram. Best sports / racing. God. So, FIFA again, F1 again, like the same game every year. What the fuck is Rematch? That's the same people that published E33, right? I also have not spent money on a COD game since 2019's Modern Warfare Prob. I think that was the last good one. Sonic Racing Crossworld. Do you know what? Like, just off the bat, I'm going to give this to Crossworlds. Haven't played it. I've played a lot of Mario Kart World, and I love Mario Kart World, but Sonic Racing Crossworlds, I think nobody expected to be as good as it was. Loads of people played Rematch, really? You never spent money? You gotta go. Yeah, that is gold star territory, Jinx. I'm not really a fan of COD. The only thing that has me interested in COD is zombies. I think you'd really like the new one then. Zip it. I think you'd really like the new one, King, because spoilers, I don't think anybody cares, but there's a fucking mission in the campaign for Black Ops 7 that has you like teaming up with the zombies to fight a kaiju. It's so stupid. It's so far beyond what like war time simulator is for like Call of Duty. Like Call of Duty was supposed to be like, yeah, not really a war sim, kind of like a war related like arcade type shooter, but yeah, we're skippity toilet campaign. Like, come on, it's stupid. I'm giving it the Sonic Racing Crossworlds just because everybody seemed to love that game, and I kind of root for underdogs. Mario Kart World had too many controversies with the like, what do you call it? The fucking intermission track thing, which I agree with. And then it also just doesn't really have as much content as Mario Kart 8 for more money. So we're giving it the Crossworlds. Best sports / racing. Sonic. Yeah, dude. Alright. All Mikus are canon. Give it the Crossworlds for Miku. Oh my god, yeah, Miku's in that game. That's right. Miku and like Persona Joker's in that game, right? Best sim slash strategy. So best game focused on real-time or turn-based simulation or strategy. I've never heard of 2 Point Museum. I've never heard of The Alters. I've never heard of Tempest Rising. Jinx fucking bringing the stream emotes to Instagram. Civ 7 I forgot even released. You've told me about 2 Point. Did you? I don't recognize the splash art at all. It's the fucking Civ 7 wins because Civ is hyper popular. I didn't even realize Civ 7 existed. Well, I knew it existed, but I didn't think it released. Does it suck, Jinx? Well, okay, no, Civ doesn't suck balls. Civ itself does not suck balls. I like Civ. I enjoy Civ. I think Civ's a good game. I just haven't played 7. FF Tactics, I feel biased towards despite not playing it. What's wrong with silence? Yeah. I actually don't really like Civ 6. I prefer Civ 5. Is that okay? We're not giving it to the Jurassic Park game. Fuck that. Fuck Spielberg. I don't know why I said that. I just feel I need to, you know, say fuck the popular director. Can I give it to Tactics? Even though I haven't played it, can I just give it to the one that I've got the most, like, bias for, please? Is that fine? Like, I'm gonna play Tactics at a point. I've got it wishlisted on Steam. Give me a break. I just haven't played it yet. Fucking best sim is FF Tactics. Just because I'm a meat writer. Thank you, Prob. That's all I want. Yeah. Civ 6 has a Black Plague campaign. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. You can enjoy trying to stop the Black Plague. That's whoa. That's new actually. That's yeah. I didn't know that. Civ 5 doesn't have that. Best family game? Not Split Fiction, because Split Fiction is couple slop. That's not family. That's couple slop. Lego Voyagers is pretty cute. Lego Party is also pretty cute. I don't know if I call Donkey Kong a family game because it's primarily single player. Like, yes, it's family oriented, but I don't think it's going to DK because it's like not really. I mean, Mario Kart is like, I think racing games and like these Lego games are, you know, textbook family games. I don't know if I call you're saying Civ 7 like you're saying shut up, Neptune. Oh my god. Civ 7. Oh god. Yeah, Jinx, I know. I knew whenever I said that, but you like play, like, you know what I mean. Please, you know what I mean. It's like couple slop is the term, but it's like couple slop or Annapurna. Yeah, but well, I guess okay. So maybe they're still real. I guess maybe like even if it was like couple slop, couples are still family, right? And then yeah, like play it with your sibling, or play it with your child who is like a big esports gamer. Co-op slop, yeah. I guess that's a family game. I'm just being a dick. The Lego games to me, speak more family, because Lego inherently is just like a family. Sorry, there was a divorce one. There was a divorce Annapurna. I feel the need to give it to DK, yeah, because DK was just like an actually like very well made game. I just don't know how much I would call it a family game though, because it's primarily single player. I don't even think, I think there is a multiplayer aspect, but it's the same as like in the 2D Mario games where it's like the little sister second player, where you just like give her the controller and she does the pointer for like Mario Galaxy. I'm looking at your username, by the way, Jinx, when I say that. If every crime you've committed in video games, what crimes have you committed? DK isn't French slop, that's E33. Oh, you're saying that's prob. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's just like, it's just nice to point out. What's wrong if I played Luma? Hey, Luma, dude, somebody gotta play Luma, and Luma's kind of hype. If anything, I think Luma got better characterization in the Mario Galaxy movie than Bowser Jr. did. So DK's banana slop, yeah. DK is banana slop. Banana slop also sounds like an innuendo for cum. Moving on. Best family is going to DK banana cum. Alright. Best fighting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there... Did every category only have 5? No, that is 6. Why is it only 5? Fire good. So Fatal Fury, no, because they're getting funded by Saudi Arabians that put Cristiano Ronaldo in the game. So no. 2XKO, just because it's the new thing, right? The Capcom Fighting Collection is a collection of old games. Why are we nominating a collection of 30-year-old games for the the Game Awards? Is that okay to say? Same with this shit, like, I don't understand why that's there. It's a collection of games that released 30 years ago. Virtua Fighter 5, like, yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. Virtua Fighter's fine. I'm gonna give it the 2XKO, personally. I don't think collections should be nominated for Game of the Year. I don't think Ronaldo Slop should be nominated. Virtua Fighter's pretty good, but I've heard nothing on, like, VF5, so it's gonna go to 2XKO for me. I need to play it. I was really excited to play it, and then it launched at the same time that Silksong did, and you can imagine how that went. There you go. Hydrate. Oh, King, thank you. I need one. I'm yapping so much. Thank you, King. You did buy the 2XKO Jinx. I mix your names up. It's almost like you're similar. Oh, posture check. I think we're fine. Whoop. Yeah, we're good. We'll sit here for a bit. Next one is... Can't have one without the other. Oh, best RPG. This is my shit. Avowed, I was very excited for. And then it looked so generic when it released, so I haven't played it yet. But I support Obsidian, good developers. I don't need to be that close to the mic, by the way. I keep doing that. Avowed are very good developers. Sorry, Obsidian are very good developers. I haven't played Avowed. I want to play Avowed. It just looks worse than what the, like, initial trailer looked like, so yeah. E33 is there. We'll talk about that. KCD2 is there. Dude, everybody rides KCD2's meat, but I haven't played the game. I don't know what's so special about it, but then I guess, like, I said the same thing about E33 before playing it, so KCD2's there. Wilds. So Wilds is a horrible fucking game. It has, like, 0 optimization on PC, I think on console as well, but in that same breath, I'm pretty sure it had the most concurrent players on Steam for the entire year. So it is, like, without a shadow of a doubt, at least talking about PC games here, Monster Hunter Wilds is probably the most popular, just going purely off player count, the most popular game in this entire show for this year. But it's sadly also just a shit game. So I would love to put Wilds up there. I just haven't played it yet because it probably will not run on my PC. And then the Outer Worlds 2 is mid. Didn't they try to charge like 80 quid for that? Dude, I know I just called Obsidian like the goats, but come on, like, let them do original stuff rather than, like, well, the Outer Worlds is also original, but I don't know, dude. It just, like, the Outer Worlds has a different vibe to me than, like, Avowed does. Avowed just looks creative, but then it doesn't play creative. It plays like, I don't know, E33, I guess. But then I feel like I'm going to give that to something else in the category, or, like, no, sorry, another category in the thing. Like, I don't want to give E33 too much, but, like, out of this list, it's like slop E33, you know? Sorry, I shouldn't call KCD2 slop. It's probably not slop. I just haven't played it. King, your thing is horror and a little bit of story-related games? Hell yeah. Wild doesn't have the move Rain of Fire, which does 2 hits and apply. Yeah, prob. Only the Other Worlds 2 only just came out, but I've heard very promising things. Oh, seriously? You've heard the opposite to me then. I've heard people like... Well, to be fair, I don't think I've seen like anything really of the game, so I shouldn't really even be like forming a passionate opinion, but yeah, I just know people got annoyed that they tried to charge like 80 quid for it and then backtracked, but that's probably more of a Xbox decision than Obsidian, you know. So I would love to say Monster Hunter because I love I love Monster Hunter, but I just cannot for the life of me give this game any kind of glaze with the state that it was released on PC. Hey Jinx, welcome back. Did you get your tea? P33. Every enemy in Avowed versus Mael. Yeah, dude, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Dude, this Game Awards... Oh, you got kombucha? Hell yeah. I like kombucha. I haven't had it in a while. I actually said this to... I made this comparison to Neptune during the week, but this the Game of the Year nominations just feels like, you know, Hornet versus Mael in like a fucking shonen anime battle. Because realistically, I mean, we'll see it here in a bit, but realistically, I feel like the Game of the Year nomination is just going to be Silksong or E33. Sorry, I did the 6-7 thing, but Civ 7. Alright, best action adventure. Okay, now we're getting into like my hate. Not that I've played any of these besides Skong, but Norman Reedus Simulator, Ghost of Slop, Silksong, Indiana Slop, and then Couple Slop. Okay, so Silksong for action adventure feels weird. I guess it is action adventure, combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. I guess that's exactly what Silksong is, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Indiana Jones got really good fanfare. I heard it's a very good game. Walking Sim, Ghost of... Shaw, Harrison Ford Slop? Or Split Slop. Jinx, you know that I really want to play Death Stranding 1 and 2, so I kind of, like, I'm veering towards, like, a positive outlook on Death Stranding, but, just for the memes. I think best action adventure here, is probably between Death Stranding and maybe Ghost of Yotei. I think Skong could also be a runner for the winner, but I just feel like Death Stranding 2 maybe does... Yo, wee man, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Where's my fucking soundboard? There you go. What's up, wee man? Welcome on in. Yes, I think Death Stranding 2 simply does the action-adventure genre the best. Maybe Ghost of Yotei, but I haven't played it, so I don't know for sure. Kojima Walking Simulator, Ghost of Tsushima, but with a woman. Oh yeah, she is a woman, right? Shaw, Steven Spielberg Slop, and lesbian couple slop? Oh, whoa. Specifically lesbian couple slop? That's crazy. Ghost of Yotei's fire. Is it? I still need to beat Ghost of Tsushima. I want to do that before Yotei, which I'm pretty sure, like, they're not connected at all, right? Like, I can't just play Yotei without playing Tsushima, but, you know. Yeah, Skong, I just feel like, to me, speaks more indie platformer Metroidvania than action adventure. I think whenever I think action adventure, I think Death Stranding and I think Ghost of Yotei. So I'm gonna give it to Death Stranding just because that's where my bias lies. I think Ghost of Yotei could possibly get it, but just with the limited amount of, you know, time I've played. What do you mean what, Jinx? With the limited time I've played on Tsushima, I don't think I would give it to Yotei. We're gonna go best action adventure, Death Stranding Slop. Yeah, because I mean, it did numbers. It was very popular. Tsushima's probably one of your favorites in a while. Damn. Tsushima's like no, Tsushima came out in 2020, right? I was gonna say it's old as fuck, but it's not that old. It came out in 2020. I need to like actually give it a chance. Yeah. So, best action adventure. Like, I'm kind of saving Skong for. We'll see. Hey, they're open to change, right? My votes are open to change. I'm saving Skong because I feel like there's other categories that I would want to put Skong in, and I don't want the whole thing to just be Skong. So, Death Stranding 2 is best action adventure game. Moving on. Best action game. This was shit. We're not giving it to that. That was a shit game. That's also. Isn't Battlefield's campaign also shit? So, can you really vote for Battlefield, like, just going off multiplayer if the campaign was shit? I haven't seen much on Shinobi, to be fair. That's a 2D one, right? Ninja Gaiden 4, I feel like, is the only actual, like, character action game on this list. No? The best game in the action genre focused primarily on combat. Yeah, like, you're a roguelike, you're an FPS, and you're maybe a 2D action game, I think. But you are, like, the only fucking, like, Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, like, action game on this list, no? The rest of them are, like, action adjacent in my head. Hades 2, I don't think deserves it, but what are these choices? Yeah, they're not great. Doom is not in the question for me. Doom was not great. Hades 2 might actually win a category. Hades 2 is still in the action genre and combat focused. Like, also fair. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a reason why it's here. Again, purely going off at third person. I'm like Jinx, I'm also veering that too. Not for your same reason, but obviously, but yeah, purely based on like third person visibility, having only played Doom here, I'm gonna go NG4 just because Ninja Gaiden's fucking cool, and again, it's to my like tastes and my opinion, it's the only one that actually like fits the action game genre in this list. The others, I feel like you would call them so many other things before an action game, but Ninja Gaiden is like the OG fucking like character action game, dude. You know, like before fucking Devil May Cry and stuff. Doom the Dark Ages is definitely slop. Well said. One definitely borders its soul. Indeed, wee man. Indeed. Wise words. Dude, the games in this thing are kind of doo-doo. Did I miss a lot of stuff or what? Yeah, like, maybe we'll get, like, better choices as we go along, Jinx, but so far, like, I'm not getting much to choose from, to be honest. I felt like there was so much that released this year, but where is it, you know? Best action game. Ninja Gaiden 4 skin. Next. Best VR AR. I have... Sorry, that's VR? I have that wishlisted on Steam and I want to play it. I have bias against Deadpool. Yeah, like, I don't actually care about anything in this category at all. I didn't think this was VR. I have this wishlisted on Steam because it just looks like a cool game. I'm gonna go that one. I don't give a fuck about anything else. Fuck Deadpool. Yeah. Deadpool I have biased against as well, because if any of you were here during the Game Awards, sorry, Summer Game Fest, do you not remember whenever, PogChamp, am I right? Do you not remember whenever Deadpool fucking, like, gave the fake out for the Silksong, like, trailer thing, and I got pissed? You know, Deadpool can suck a dick. We're gonna do best VR goes to the one game that I want to play off of a VR headset. Like, I want to play this game normally, on controller, not on VR. Did Deadpool VR release? I don't remember. Like, the only thing I remember about Deadpool VR is the trailer and the Silksong mention. Did the game actually release? The mid shy walk. How about that? Is that funny? Alright, chat. Lock in. Oh, there's only one answer here. Come on, there's only one answer. I was going to try to make a joke being like, oh my god, it's the one category we're all waiting for, best mobile game. But if you're voting for anything other than Uma Musume, you need your head checked. Wuthering Waves, maybe, but... Come on, dude. Uma fucking stole the internet for like 2 months. Also, Haru Urara, rest in peace. We're voting Uma just for, Haru. Best mobile game. Haru Urara. Destiny's current player count is as low as 10k at the minute. Let's be real, who's playing? I have not. What? Sorry, I just locked into what Destiny Rising even fucking is. Are you kidding me? Hang on. Like, the Destiny. Like, Bungie's Destiny. What? When was this released? I mean, hey. Yeah, looks like Destiny. Are people liking it? Bungie is like the girl who finally broke away from the abusive ex-boyfriend that was Activision, only to find out that the girl was just as big of a problem as the ex. Alright, bro. Why a mobile game when we all want a remaster of D1? It actually, am I weird for thinking it doesn't look that bad? Destiny, remember that? Yeah, I work with a girl that plays a lot of Destiny. Can we just get D3 now? It's like Bungie wants to. I mean, I had no idea that released. That's crazy to me that Destiny has a mobile game. Oh, hey, Chovy. Okay, but like, it's still going to Uma Musume. It looks good for a mobile game, but Destiny never really had the most hyper detailed graphics. Yeah, true. There's a really strange coincidence with the playtime on D2. Oh, with your playtime? Is it 33 hours, prob? Is it by chance 33 hours? Oh, fuck! A Kasib special right there. Oh my god, he did love it, wee man. That's right, he did. Oh, get him in the streams, dude. Where's Kasib? Alright. This is a controversial one. Because I heard Alana Pierce talk about this, and this is a controversial one, I think. This is a hot water topic. So, Blueprints, E33, Despelute, or Dispatch? Kasiba Destiny 1 in the same first street. Dude, Kasiba Destiny 1 is like peanut butter and jelly. Kasiba in Destiny 1 is like ham and cheese, you feel me? Can't have one without the other. Alright, so what chat? Answer riddle me this, chat. What constitutes an indie game? What makes an indie game? How do we define an indie game? Historically, an indie game was defined by independent publishing. You know, not having the funding or the marketing or the backup of an established video game publisher. An indie game was released independently. However, times have changed. There are a lot of indie games that end up either just getting like publisher funding because the idea is very good, or they work with a publisher to publish the game because they physically can't publish it themselves, or a publisher will then go and like create a subsidiary like studio to like band together like a ragtag team of like 5 developers to make a game, which is technically independent because it's independent outside of their like own IP pool, but then it's also a subsidiary under the publisher. So it's a very hot water topic, I think. I'm a bitch, my name is Robert. No spoilers! Dispatch. surely is the only real indie game here. Technically, no. If you're gonna go by, didn't Ad Hoc have like a publisher? Who published Dispatch? I'll give my opinions afterwards, but ooh, Ad Hoc is the developer and self-publisher of the episodic narrative adventure. Num 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 num. Probably right. Yummy. Yeah, okay. Sweet. Blueprints was Raw Fury. Yeah, E33 was Kepler. And then there's like a bunch of studios involved in Despelute. They got help from Critical Role. They did, but I don't think Critical Role published Jinx. They developed, right? Oh, but then I guess, like, yeah. Like, is it then independent if they're getting help, like, developmentally? That sounds like mental health when I say developmentally. If they get development help from, like, an established studio. It's a weird thing, because, like, another example, right, is Alana Pierce's new game. Let me see if I can get it up real quick. Like, Alana Pierce is currently developing a video game with, like, 3 other people. Called... I'm gonna get it up right here. Dude, look how cool this is. Layers Deep on Steam. Go wishlist Layers Deep. Go support, not to be parasocial, but go support this creator that I have no affiliation with, but just love her content. Look, dude, it's a Metroidvania where you play as an onion with a scythe. He's so cool. It's so sick. So, this is a dev team of 4 people, but they got funding from a publisher because all the developers of this game work full-time as well and wouldn't really be able to fund the game themselves. So, is this even still indie, you know? If they're getting funding from like another like outside source? I say yes, because it's just like 4 people that want to make a game, you know? It's an Onion Night, yeah. But anyway, outside of that discussion, Laura, Travis, and Ashley voiced in it, and I assume they just helped some funding and connection. Yeah, they're not a developer. Oh, Critical Role. Oh, sorry, Jinx. Yes, so Crit Role are indie too. They helped with voices. They're not a developer. Yeah. If it wasn't, then I haven't worked in indie games. Like exactly, Jinx too. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like you get funding. Like where's the line drawn? You know, there's too many variables these days. So, taking it at face value. Blueprints was big though, wasn't it? Blueprints was fucking big. Was Blueprints the guy's first game? Does indie go as far as budget though? I would... okay, right, so perfect example, wee man. Yes, it does. Actually, no, it doesn't. So, Silksong is, like, by and large, an indie game, right? Silksong is just 3 people. But Silksong had a budget of millions only because Hollow Knight sold as well as it did. They didn't get any extra funding from like any new Kickstarter or like publisher funding or whatever. Like they just took the salaries that they got from Hollow Knight and made another game. So they're still completely self-funded, but it's still within the millions. So like it's AAA budget, but they're indie developers, you know, and the only reason they have that budget is because they seen that like home run success. Jinx says the dog from Dispatch doesn't get my vote. I want to look at the blueprints. I'm being fair here. What kind of game is Blueprints? I need to play it. His name Beeg. His name is Beeg? Like Beeg as in like Beeg? You have played Blueprints, Jinx. It is pretty good. Yeah, they got out free Asus monitors again. Can't wait. Can't win. Who is wee man? The Silksong developers? Oh, Beef is his name. Beef? Oh, you told me his name was Beef. Didn't I say that that sounds like dog meat from Fallout? I'm gonna be... yeah, I think I'll have to give it to Dispatch. Oh, but then E33. Oh, Dispatch has more of an indie feel to me. If we're gonna argue like indie game feel, if we're gonna argue what an indie game is, you know what I mean? It's like E33 has such... E33 isn't a real indie game. How? You know? How and why is it not a real indie game? 13 nominations, I think Sandfall will be okay, yeah. I know. But, like... Hey, first time all these French people cut their tether from Ubisoft and made a game by themselves? Is that not a debut indie game? Was it not, to me, the most emotionally impactful thing, like, in this entire showcase? Maybe, but I also didn't give Silksong Best Action and Adventure, so I'm gonna give... It's between Dispatch and Blueprints. I'm gonna say Dispatch just because I have more, like, connection to it. I know nothing about Blueprints. I would only be given Blueprints, like, time of day, just because I've heard that it's a good game. But Dispatch, I like Aaron Paul, I like Alana Pierce, so I'm gonna give it to Dispatch. E33's looking at me like the Green Goblin mask, though. The soundtrack category, you should give a quick listen to each track on there. I think that would just take too much time, but also a good idea. You don't think I'd like Blueprints? See, Jinx, Alana gave Blueprints her best debut indie game. But then, like, she can't really say Dispatch because she worked on the game, I guess. So, I kind of want to play Blueprints because Alana said she liked it. That's how I roll. Best debut indie. Piss Datch. You think Jack considered it? Jack considered Blueprints or Jack considered Dispatch? Jack considered Dispatch despite working on it. I think you have better games on your list. Oh, Blue, fair. What's next? What's the difference? Oh. Best debut indie, and then just like overall best indie game. Okay. So, funny, right? Literally, Hades 2 and Silksong are the only games on this list that constitute like an actual indie game. If we're talking, like, if we're going with the, you know, oh my god, it needs to be independently published definition. It's just Hades 2 and Silksong. Everything else has like publisher backing. Absolum looks great though. Ball X Pit is apparently very, very good as well. A lot of people are getting that on Switch too. It's like a nice little time sink. Yeah, I think it looks sick, prob. I think it looks sick. Ball X Pit is very good. Hell yeah. It's like a Vampire Survivors type thing, right? Is that okay for me to say? Is that correct definition? No. It's fair. Fair. Brick Beater? What the fuck is Brick Beater? Oh my god, Candy in the YouTube chat? Dude, Candy, how long have you been there? I forgot about YouTube chat tonight. Whoops, my bad. Pop out chat. I did not say Brick Beater, man. Let's try. You did technically say Brick Beater. Best independent game. There's only one I can give it to, dude. Yeah, there's only one I can give it to. E33 is like veering the line of indie game. It's on the fence. It's like sitting. It's like stuck at the fence in its gooch. You know, that's how far up the fence it is. So it's like, yeah. Best indie. Skong, Shaw, Adino. Best community support. What? Is Baldur's Gate getting community support? Really? Gotta be FF14. Is FF4? Oh, well, okay, so FF14, didn't they do like, didn't they make a decision that everybody, I forgot to talk to you about this, Shanks, but didn't FF14, didn't the devs like make a decision or do a thing that everybody was asking for? Like, can't you now just use your armor pieces regardless of class? Which is something they've been asking for like 15 years. Hey, I can't also deny that Fortnite gets incredible community support as well. I don't know anything about No Man's Sky, Helldivers. Baldur's Gate, I need to see more as to why, but I have avoided looking at it because I want to play it again. Yeah, I mean, same. But yeah, there was like a massive update thing like a while ago that apparently like you can just use any armor on like all classes, and everybody was like, fuck yes, finally. Do I exercise my Final Fantasy bias again? Baldur's Gate has so many mods and guides and help and stuff. It's a wonderful community. But FF14? Best community support, and it includes a game that was locked for a lot of people in specific countries, which tanked its player base. Is that Helldivers, right? Because of the PS Plus thing? You have a lot of time on FF14, Jinx, yeah. The PS Plus shite, yeah. That's a very good point, Prob, actually, yeah. Like, locking fucking half your player base out of playing the game, and then having the gall to nominate it for best community support. I will play FF14 at some point. I'm kind of working up to it through my FF marathon, which I also need to get back to. Like, the only thing that's stopping me is Silksong not being finished yet. You logged 100 hours, then got burnt out. Need to go back to it soon. Yeah, I will, like, probably dedicate a lot of time in FF14. Jinx has a lot, yeah. Fuck it. Let me exercise my just FF bias and do that again. Final, fuck. Best comm support. At least 100 was fishing. FF14. Yeah, Jinx is a fisher. I suggest, if you're putting funny names in, I suggest John Fantasy. Do you know what, Prob? John Fantasy. Oh yeah, which one was the category that the, who was the one dev that, like, abstained from the awards? Because he was like, I'm not actually an independent developer. Was it this shit? Was it debut game? That fucking block one or whatever? John Fantasy 6-7. Alright. 6-7. No, somebody was like, oh, I'm taking my game out of the running because I'm not actually an indie developer. I've just developed this game under a different pseudonym, but I've released a lot of games before this. It wasn't Dispatch, it was something else. Mega Bonk Prob, thank you. Yeah, but it was the Mega Bonk dude. Which I've seen a lot of theories that the reason he did that was for a very smart, like, marketing tactic, which I can kind of see, but then that viewpoint also feels kind of cynical. The one with... What do you mean? But what does Megabonk have to do with Dispatch, though? PS Plus shite was Sony's fault, not Helldiver's fault. Also true, Neptune. That's a very good point. Still part of Helldivers 2, though. But yeah, the Megabonk guy was... It's in this category. Oh, thank you, Shanks. I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, I get you. Yeah, the dude just said, like, I've released games in different pseudonyms or different, you know, dev names before or whatever. I don't count for this category. But then, like, a cynical viewpoint that I seen was that, okay, maybe he just thought that he wasn't going to win that category no matter what. So maybe the better thing for him to do, like, publicity-wise, would be to abstain from the voting, get a bit of, like, good street cred, and then he doesn't have to lose anyway, you know? And like, to his credit, the tweet has went viral. The tweet's got like 150 odd, you know, likes or whatever. So it makes sense. Just feels kind of cynical to me. It's like, you know, really reading between the lines, but I can see it. Done that. Best ongoing. Marvel Rivals, No Man's Sky, Helldivers. This is a shit category. Fortnite has got it multiple years, I'm pretty sure. But again, like, Fortnite continues to be, you know, content rich years later. So does FF14, to be fair. Like, Rivals lost 85% of its player base. That much? Seriously? Game Awards, let's be real, man. Let's have a talk about this one. Fortnite is immortal. Yeah, but then Fortnite has won it like many years in a row, hasn't it? No Man's Sky, I think, has merit to be here because, yeah, they objectively supported that game into a decent enough, like, sellable position. Helldivers, I have no interest in. I'm not gonna, you know. Prob, I'm kind of veering towards that side, to be honest, yeah, just in the interest of diversifying my vote as well, because I feel like Fortnite has won it before. FF14 is another like obvious answer, but then we just gave a vote to FF14. No Man's Sky, like, for the story, for the development story, makes sense to me. I don't know if it's gotten a nomination before like this, or if it's even won, but it had a terrible launch and they put their heart and soul into making it what it is now, which is a really solid space game. Baldur's Gate 3 gets the last vote. Interesting, Jinx, right? What are you saying? So you're saying Baldur's Gate gets community support because they make very good mods and very good guides and stuff, but then FF14 gets good ongoing or best. Okay. I don't mind that. To be fair, chat, why did we put FF14 for community support? I don't think it is your bias showing, Jinx. I mean, yes, there are two games that you're biased towards, but I see your, like, categorization. And it makes sense to me. Chat, why did we put FF14 for community support? What is the community doing for FF14? Is it just the fact that it has, like, a very... Well, it does, to be fair, doesn't it? It has a very, like, passionate community. So I think, yeah, okay, right, I'm going to keep it there. I'm going to do FF14 for community. FF14's got a bigger modding community than Baldur's Gate 3, though. I think No Man's Sky speaks to me here. Because if I changed if I changed this to Baldur's Gate, I don't think I'd do FF14 for this. So I'm going to do No Man's Sky here. Best ongoing... fucking No Man's. Yeah, that'll do. No man's. No man. There you go. Next. Games for Impact. South of Midnight was shit. No. But then, no, maybe they mean, like, impact as in, like, cultural impact, you know? Like, representation. Which, I guess, like, yeah, it was a very cute game that way, and very kind of eye-opening to, like, that culture, but the game was kind of mid, so... I feel like as a white guy, I can't really say much here, because aren't they talking about, yeah, pro-social meaning or message? Like, what the fuck am I gonna say about any of this? You know? I can say the one that I've played, which is South of Midnight. Consume Me sounds like Vor. Lost Records, isn't that some... I don't know what that is. Fuck me for liking it. What, South of Midnight? Impacted the gaming industry in a way that bad... Oh god, Prob, oh god. South of Midnight impacted the gaming industry in a way that bad developers could release their game knowing there will always be something worse. Jinx, I was treading on such thin ice there as well, because I kind of thought that it was the Life is Strange developers, but I didn't want to say that because that would also get me like lynched. So I also have like no opinion. This looks so bad on both you white males. I don't know what to vote for. What do I say? Do I go for the one that I played, you know? What's everybody else's opinions? Dude, Jinx, I thought you were gonna say some shit like about yourself being like, as the black representation here in this chat, like being funny, but I just seen black representation. I was like, you? Being so shot on by y'all, you can just skip it. I'm gonna go South of Midnight just because it's the one I've played, and I don't want to like, I don't want to skip a category. But can we put like a giant asterisk on this that this is games for impact white male edition South of Midshite. Here you go. Innovation and accessibility. Oh god. What did Doom do for accessibility? Doom made me want to kill myself. No. South of Midnight, I don't know what that done for accessibility. Representation does not correlate to quality though. Also true, Pro, but I don't know fuck all like about any of the rest of these. Maybe, dude, maybe some of these games like cured starvation, but I'm not gonna fucking know. I'm only gonna know the one that I've played, so that's why it gets my vote. Innovation and accessibility. Why the fuck is this here? Should not be there. Atomfall, never heard of it. Doom, shit. FIFA for accessibility? Are you taking the piss? What? I'm so confused. Settings and accessibility. But what does FIFA do for accessibility? Can I learn more about the nominees? So, Atomfall is Rebellion's most accessible game to date, built with accessibility in mind to make sure that as many people, yes. High contrast mode, optional audio cues. There's a strong focus on motor accessibility. Other considerations include a range of motion sickness mitigation, HUD nav assistance, detailed color customization. Right, so Doom the Dark Ages is designed to be approachable and accessible, allowing as many people as possible to become the Doomslayer. It made me want to kill myself, dude. Combat and difficulty is highly configurable, which to be fair it was, I just chose none of it. Like, you can actually, there are menu options in Doom to like customize. It's not even just like an easy, medium, hard mode. It's like you can actually like slide and like customize so many different variables about the gameplay, which fine, like that's pretty cool. There's also audio visualizations showing direction and type of incoming attacks. That's also a good point. Cinematics intentionally designed for important sounds to originate from on-screen sources. Also, yeah. Okay. What about Ass Creed, though? Assassin's Creed Shadows, by the way, is an evolution for the franchise, with many elements being rebuilt from the... Fuck off. The team embraced this as an opportunity to take accessibility to... Right. Audio described cinematics... Games can adapt to disabled players. I know. Carlo the party. Who the fuck is Carlo, man? Screen narration, okay. Stealth and combat. Right, what did FIFA do? Marked a step forward not just for the franchise or genre, but breaking new ground for competitive games. Highly customizable gameplay, high contrast modes. The game builds upon the strong motor accessibility of the series with control customization including 1 and 2. Right. A lot of this stuff... I'm also thinking that too, bro, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, is a lot of this not just standard in the industry now? Like, we did have a time not that long ago where we did not have high contrast modes or audio described subtitles, you know? But is it worthwhile giving the accreditation to one game just for adopting, you know, pretty necessary accessibility features that should just be industry-wide? You know what I mean? Is catering for people with disabilities not a legal requirement? Yes, but for game development, it doesn't go as far as it should, though. To be fair. Like, sorry, for the 16th time mentioning her this stream, like, Alana did a lot of, like, really good accessibility work, on God of War Ragnarok. Like, sadly, we do still have, you know, like, ways to go before it is, like, where it really should be, but, yeah. I also like this category existing too, Jinx. I just don't really know, like, what to vote for. I don't know what gets my vote, you know? I just don't think I'm educated enough either. So maybe I do just skip this one because I don't even feel comfortable, like, giving an answer. Like, maybe South of Midnight because it's the one that I played. But then, like, I can kind of see their points for Doom. So I'm going to skip this one, to be honest, because I just don't feel comfortable answering, because I'm just not going to give, like, an accurate enough representation. If they're all really good at accessibility, then why don't we just give them all an award for it? As surely being nominated for this means you as a dev are producing the gold standard for making sure... Yeah, but I think, yeah, like, the point of the category is recognizing software that pushes the medium forward. Like, a lot of them are going to have, like, bare bone accessibility features anyway, but the award is given to, you know, the game that dares to be a little bit extra and, you know, go the further mile and not just do the bare minimum, which I just don't think I have enough knowledge on which games did what, to be quite honest with you, to give an accurate enough answer. So I'm just not gonna vote. If I had to vote, I'd vote FIFA, just because it has historically been a very accessible franchise. But don't they get nominated every year? Do they? I don't know. Despite what people might say about the FC or FIFA games, they have always been games that literally anyone has been able to play. But then, is FC 26 specifically pushing accessibility forward, you know? Is FC 26 doing things in game settings and, like, AV accessibility that, like, FC 25 didn't? You know what I mean? Like, are they still pushing it forward? I just don't know. I'm moving on. Best performance. This is a good one. I like this man. And I like this man. I don't know these people. Is that Mael? Sorry, Ben Starr? Is that... Who was that? I recognize the dude's name. What has he been in, though? Final Fantasy 16? Natural 6? I recognize him outside of E33. Yeah, I don't know what he's been in. Fair enough. He's Jacksepticeye's friend. Ben Starr is, really? This is Mael? Troy Baker for Indiana Jones. Do you know what? I do have a bit of Troy Baker bias. I do like the guy. And he did do a very good Harrison Ford impression as well. Dude, I think the entire stream is going to be the Game Awards here. I'm not going to lie. We might just do fucking Silksong tomorrow night. Troy Baker also did a very good Harrison Ford impression, so I'm going to go Troy Baker. I'm not going to lie. Oh, shit. No. Wrong thing. But, like, this is a very hard category, because, yeah, Mael's performance was excellent. I think Ben's performance was also excellent. Charlie Cox's Gustav, like, is what it is. I vote, yeah, the Silent Hill F-Girl. I just can't give an opinion on her performance, sadly. I don't know anything. Same with Erica, too. Although, I kind of like her, you know, shaved line here. I haven't played Indiana Jones, but I like Troy Baker, and I have heard his Harrison Ford impression, and I think it's spot on. So I'm gonna go Troy Baker. Best performance, Boy Traker. Best audio design. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be that person, but like, best audio. Discuss. Here. Oh, I should have just used YouTube. Is Spotify fucking updating? Are you serious? Okay, it's not. It's audio design, by the way, not soundtrack. But like, you can hear the fucking like thumps of the parries in your head. Jack said BF6. That's fair. I have not played BF6. I have heard. What actually, Prob? Didn't you say that BF6 has like the best audio design in the series or something? Can I get like...
Hello everybody and welcome to Gamer Couch.
What is this?
Let's have a look at the parry timing in this video. It wasn't
that sound is like so engraved in my head, dude.
Until yesterday when I was working on an episode that I uploaded, when I realized something specific about the parry system. I'm still early in the game Act 1 myself, but I realized I could have had it easier all the time. So it was actually always...
I'm getting emotional thinking about E33, dude. When the gun in E33 is more... Oh, God. The gun. Oh, I like the... Oh. Like, no. I'm like, there's no discussion here, dude. I'm sorry. There's no discussion. I'm moving on. It's E33. What's the next one? Oh. Best score and music. So, chat, we have to put this against, like, what have we got here? So, Exhibit A. Oh, my bile waters. Oh, it's so quiet. Can I get the volume mixer? Oh. Where's bile water, dude? I'm not playing Hades things, don't worry, I'm not playing Hades. I'm playing the ones I know. Ugh. Oh, dude, I actually don't know. I actually don't know because it's up against, Oh shit, not Expedition 22, you motherfucker. Silver cord? Do we abolish the stigma of big Discord by making a silver cord? I'm gonna punch a wall, dude. Dude, the little, like, scuttery bug thing in the back, it's crazy. I also still remember my first reaction. Prob, I'm so pissed that I didn't save, like, half of the, E33 VODs. I started dual streaming to YouTube, like, halfway through E33, so the earlier ones, because Twitch doesn't save VODs past 90 days, they're gone. They're gone. I think I've only got, like, it's still quite a few. It's like the final, I think, 5 streams or something. I think 5, 6 streams, but all the first parts are, yeah, lost to time, sadly. Do you know, it is actually, I think it is actually still up there somewhere. I'm going to play yours as well, Neptune. Do not fear. Do not worry. I think it's this one. Or is it this one? It's one of these videos. Which one would it be? I'm such a baby. Look how short my hair is.
What he did. He must be what? 50? 60?
Oh yeah.
Is it the next one, maybe? No, wrong one. That's the Act 1 ending reaction, I think.
Is that a mob spawner? I see what you mean. There's one. There's... Brother went from XQC to... Oh my god. Dude, but XQC's French.
I don't know where it is, but it's I think the Go Blue theme reaction's still on there somewhere, but I like to have those as time capsules. Neptune, I think I played yours. Let me see. One life. What does that mean? One life at a what? One life at a time? No. Dude, but XQC's French. Go Blue is right at the end of Flying Waters. Is it this video?
He looks like me. He's dressed like me.
It's gotta be this video.
On like 1 HP, but I'll take it.
No, God knows. Un V whatever the fuck. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. I think I played that, didn't I? Yeah, it's the 11-minute one. Yeah, that's right. All right. Yeah. Anyway, we know what the answer is. I know what the answer is. Best score. I'm sorry, dudes. Can we, like, leave that on as well? Can we do that instead of Final Fantasy? Actually, no, it's maybe too, like, high energy. Let me bring that back. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Next. Art direction. Skong. I was gonna say E33 as well. Not gonna lie. Hades 2 has fantastic art though. Hades 2 has gorgeous art. Haven't seen half of it. Don't really want to see half of it until I play it. But I know Hades 1 has gorgeous art, so I can't imagine Supergiant would, you know, drop the ball. Hades 2 isn't new. I was thinking that too, Jinx. But then neither is Silksong in that same breath. No. Because Hollow Knight did it before. You know? Have I given Silksong a single award yet? I actually haven't. I would also agree that Silksong is different enough to Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is very dead, which is the point of Hollow Knight lore-wise, but And like, people keep arguing this with me in like my comment sections. They're like, oh no, but Hollow Knight is so much better because you play as the Void in like a desolate, like, life kind of devout world or whatever, like a world without life, so everything is like lifeless and dead. And it's like, yes, I get that that's the lore implication and like there is beauty in that, but at the same time I just think Silksong means more to me whenever I'm walking around, like, you know, a kingdom that has been lived in and has architecture and has history in its, like, yeah, you know, rather than just rocks and dirt, which is what Hollow Knight is. I also agree, Jinx, like, yeah, we don't need to... I don't get why one always has to be better either. Like, especially if it's the same developer in the same game series. Like, surely people would just, you know, like both instead of being like, eh, Hollow Knight's better. Whenever I go back to Hades 1, it feels so much more dull, but that's just because Hades 2 is so much more pleasing to look at. Similar to Hollow Knight, I guess, I think. Like I said, I played through Hollow Knight again over the weekend. And I found a lot more, like, love and appreciation. Again, like, I keep finding more appreciation in Hollow Knight's art direction every time I play it. But I'm gonna go Silksong, fuck it. I just like bugs, dude. Best art. Best fart. Milk Mong. How about that? I bet Expedition 34 through 60 looked so dull. I bet... What about Expedition 6-7? You ever thought about that? Best narrative? I'm not even having a discussion, dude. Is this worth a discussion? Like, come on. Oh. Silent Hill F, I can't have an opinion either, sadly. Like, maybe I don't think I'll change my opinion. It's so far from traditional turn-based. It's closer to a Soulsborne than a... Don't say that about E33. I will get so mad. I still say calling E33 a turn-based game is so much of a stretch. I think calling it a Soulsborne is so much of a stretch. I hate when people say that. It is nothing like a Soulsborne just because it's got a parry mechanic. No, yeah, the Soulsborne like genre definition is getting so watered down. Everything's a fucking Soulsborne these days. E33 is not it. E33 is what modern Final Fantasy wishes it was. Yeah, Jinx, your whole library is Soulsborne games, dude. Claire Ring, Shadow of the Expedition. I was trying to think of some joke about, like, Claire's ring, you know? Like, oh yeah, Claire didn't have a good time. I don't know. Silent Hill F is a fucking Soulsborne then. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's... Yeah. Dodge mechanic, parry mechanic, Soulsborne. Is what the internet seems to think. I don't agree with it. I don't buy it. E33, I don't care. Next. Best game direction awarded for outstanding... Oh god, they can't keep getting away with this. Outstanding creative direction and innovation in game design. Oh, okay, well, chat, who's played Split Fiction? Does Split Fiction do anything innovative for the game industry? Does Hades 2, without spoilers, do anything innovative for the game industry? Ghost of Yotei is PlayStation exclusive slop. It is just a third-person action game. Like every other Sony exclusive, it's not doing anything different. Jinx, you say none of these do, as far as I'm... So I criticized E33 early on for doing nothing different because all E33 does is adds a parry and a dodge to turn-based combat. But sometimes the simple things like that, when put together, when nobody else has done it before, just makes sense and creates something entirely different, you know? It's like, I shouldn't be diluting or degrading how fun E33's gameplay is just because it's two things that I've experienced before separately. That's like somebody tasting like jam. Sorry, yeah, somebody tasting jam on toast and then maybe having like peanut butter with chicken and being like, oh yeah, these two things are great. And I already know that they're great. But then somebody gives them a PB&J and they're like, this isn't innovative, this isn't new. I've had these two things before. No, but you've never had them together. And that's E33. It's like, okay, I've had ham before. Okay, I've had cheese before. Put them in a sandwich. And I'm like, this isn't, I mean, yeah, it's good, but I'm not going to give you, like, praise for it, because I've had these two things before, separately. That was me, I think. That was me in, like, Act 1, E33. I just didn't see it. I just didn't see it, but now I see it. I am, like, French glazer, the lot of you. I love the French. Ham and cheese doesn't taste like eating ham or cheese on their own. Oh my god, Prop. It doesn't. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't. Ham and cheese tastes like ham and cheese. It doesn't taste like ham or cheese. It tastes like ham and cheese. Split Fiction or just the Studio Hazelight in general is just popping off in the co-op game industry right now. But me personally, I have an option. Split Fiction has a very smooth gameplay which carries the game, but the narrative is just mid. Questioning the meaning of sentience. Jinx, I can't even explain it either. It is what it is. Yeah. I'm gonna play through E33 again for stream. I don't give a fuck. We're gonna do another like E33 thing. Yeah, yeah. Oh, game direction. Dude, a randomizer mod would be so fun. I want to do a randomizer mod for Elden Ring sometime on stream, but E33 would be pretty sick. This is coming from me that played Split Fiction, by the way. Right, chat, give your vote. I'm going to E33 either way, sadly. I can't justify any other answer. Side content, fair prop. Thanks for the heads up. Will do. Yeah, because there's a bunch of bosses I haven't done yet, right? So it's sorry, it's still so crazy to me that I don't know. Skip? I'm not fucking skipping. I'm speaking my mind. Yeah, I was gonna say it's still so crazy to me that I was such a fucking like cynical doubter to begin with. Like E33 cannot be that good. Why is everybody talking about E33? Oh, you're saying skip Shanks? Fair. You're saying skip? Fair. I didn't read it that way. Yeah, I did. I was at fucking... Me and E33 got off on the wrong foot. I understand now, though. Another hand has touched the beacon. Oh, this is it. This is it. I've already thought about this so much this year because I've played 3 of these. And like to me, it is only between Silksong and E33. I don't know. I don't know. It depends what you're defining as game of the year as well. Like, I started this year and I, like, even during my E33 playthroughs and stuff, I was like, yeah, this is great and all, but like Silksong's going to release this year and there's no way I'm giving E33 any like accreditation over Silksong. Silksong's my shit. I've been waiting for Silksong for years, dude. It's getting my game of the year no matter what. And then I played them both. I actually don't know. Like, Silksong, I think, especially in the last 2 months, has kind of defined, like, my life. Not to be dramatic, but I had, like, a lot of channel growth on YouTube. I got, like, a lot of subscribers, and like Instagram following from like all my Silksong content. People seem to really like the Silksong content, I think just because it's recency bias, but anyway. Hollow Knight has been like a part of my life for a number of years. Silksong I've been waiting for a number of years. I have undeniably streamed Silksong way more than any other game this year, so like for that reason Silksong could be my game of the year. But Silksong has yet to like hit me in the same way that E33 did, and I don't even think anything is going to hit me the same way E33 did for a long time either. I think it's going to take a lot to hit me the same way that E33 hit me. So it feels cheap in a way to give E33 the game of the year just because it had a good story, you know? Which, like, not to undermine E33 either. I'm trying to be as, like, objective and fence-sitting as possible, you know? Like, do I give E33 Game of the Year just because it impacted me and made me think about my life? Or do I give it to Silksong because it defined a larger portion of my life, you know? How many times did you have a visceral reaction to a moment in Skong versus E33, or something that made you pause the game to just think about what you saw? Is that what defines Game of the Year? Like, the answer prob is E33. I had more, like, awe moments in E33 than I did Silksong. But then I think, like, Silksong will also be a larger part of my identity for a lot longer as well. I think I'm gonna like replay Silksong many times in the future. I also want to play E33 many times in the future as well. I want to platinum E33 one day. I'm so conflicted, dude. I actually don't know. Also very true, Jinx. Like, are we voting Game of the Year just because it gives me like a big awe moment? Because Silksong was never supposed to be that, yeah. And that's also okay. Like, just because E33 shocks me and like presents me with like questions on my own existence doesn't mean that it automatically gives it a pass. I'm also sorry, like, neglecting DK Bonanza. DK Bonanza is an exceptionally well-made game. I just dropped it pretty quick because I had too much going on, so I need to go back to it. But if you look at your votes, that will tell you what you want. I know, Jinx, I'm thinking the same thing too. I think I know where my heart lies. Like, my head says one thing, my heart says another, and I think it's good to follow my heart. Silksong was set up to be a joy to play, and E33 was set up to be a challenge or critical thinking. It's about whatever you value more. But then, no, A33 was also a joy to play though too. Y'all are building it up to change my worldview. I'm not gonna lie, Jinx, like... It hit. It hit. What can I say? I mean, obviously, like, not everybody's gonna have the same reaction to E33. Like, I think it's also damaging to, like, you know, hype a game up that much just because, like, I had that reaction to it, because you can't guarantee that everybody's gonna have the same reaction, you know what I mean? But I enjoyed it a lot. It might not change your worldview, but it definitely made me think a lot about grief, broken families, and what it means to be sentient. Like, yeah, I've experienced that. But then, like, let's also not, like, undermine, like, what people take away from the game either. You know? Like, just because, like, Prob had, like, a strong reaction to it, and I had a strong reaction to it, like, there's nothing wrong with that either. Do you know what I mean? Like, both extremes are damaging, too. But, like, the main thing I'm focusing on is, like, whether that is enough to warrant a Game of the Year or not. I think I'm probably going to go Silksong. Just, like, again, for the reasons I gave, that I think it just has a more, like, longer-lasting, like, impact on me and what I've done this year. Rather than, you know, playing E33 once, which gave me, like, the good experience. So, I'm giving it the Silksong. My game of the year is Skong. I don't think it's creating my whole critical thinking is a bit too far. We're going to go for E33. It was very much looking like E33, Jinx. I think I've thought about this like a lot, and I've like, kind of itched towards E33, but I think just I've given E33 kind of the accreditations that it deserves, in that I loved its narrative and I loved its game direction. But me personally, like for what I got out of 2025, like Skong kind of had like a longer lasting like impact, I think, on that. Skong in the individual categories. Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, Jinx, you're thinking like yeah, E33's got 1, 2, 3, 4, so surely that means E33's your game of the year. But Skong is on none of these, by the way. Yeah. Skong is sadly on none of these. Skong was on anticipated game, and I gave Skong anticipated game without a shadow of a doubt, yeah. Skong was on anticipated game last year, I think, or maybe a couple of years, but yeah. Yeah. I think yeah, go with my heart. Silksong has also frustrated me a lot more than E33 ever did. E33, I think, was a very accessible experience for me. And I don't think I rarely ever got frustrated in E33. I could kind of like follow what was going on. And I never felt a barrier in like the combat or, you know, Skong has frustrated me many times, but like if I'm gonna like look at 2025 and feel like I need to pin like a mascot or a game on 2025 as like defining that year out of the 6 that are here, I think it's Skong, because like the anticipation leading up to it, playing it on launch day, all the content I've made for Silksong, it just makes sense, I think. So Doom the Dark Ages frustrated you? Yeah, Doom the Dark Ages, I cannot see myself playing a game. That game was fucking awful in its difficulty curve. Is that the year Astrobot won and people got mad because it didn't do anything new despite Game of the Year having that? Yeah. That was last year, wasn't it, right? Astrobot, or was that 2023? I think Astrobot deserved it. Because it seemed to be like a kind of perfect game in all metrics, right? Just like a very well created, well crafted 3D platformer. But yeah, people will just complain about anything, dude. A game not doing anything new isn't a good reason to not vote something. It depends. Like, I think for E33 doesn't really do anything new either, but it's the fact that it puts all of these elements together that haven't been melded before and presents it in a package that is so captivating. You know what I mean? Like, if something is going to just do like a thing that has been done before and not innovate on it and not provide anything new, that's when we need to criticize it. But if you're taking, dude, all art is inspiration. All art takes from something else. It's whether or not you add to the conversation, which E33 did. It just feels new with how well all the different elements. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, that's my votes, chat. That's my votes. E33 got the most. Do you know what? I'm happy with that compromise too. I'm happy with that compromise too. E33 gets the most votes, but ultimately Silksong gets the game of the year. Oh, and it got, oh yeah, best art, shit. Let me, like, make that obvious. There you go. Death Stranding 2 doesn't do anything new. I might just walk to the toilet. Best fart, yeah. So, I'm happy with that. I did not intend for that to take up the whole stream. That was crazy, but we'll do fucking Silksong tomorrow, I guess. Chat, yeah, have a good night. Does anybody have any closing comments on any of these? I'm pretty happy with those choices. Some of these earlier ones were kind of washed. I was kind of just guessing and going with the one that I have the most, you know, familiarity with. Play Dispatch. I will play Dispatch at some point, Jinx. In the fucking... God knows when. Yeah, do you know what? Here. Can I also... No, do you know what? Let me also just, like, have a moment here. Fucking... Have that. Bye!